Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode in this episode, training makes you weak. And this is not a clickbait video, it's actually true. Funny enough, when I talk about this particular topic, especially when I'm doing group seminars and I ask people about training and recovery, I usually ask them, when you start your training session and during your training session, who thinks you get stronger? And almost everybody raises their hand. I ask, who thinks they're getting weaker? Maybe an occasional one or two. And it seems to make sense, right? You train, you get stronger. But that's actually not what happens. From the moment you start to train, you actually do get weaker. And I'll tell you why, but it's a little bit easier if I show you on the whiteboard. So look along and I'll try to explain. Okay, so let's say that we started training, and this little graph here represents your current strength. A little graph down here represents time. Now, we start a certain workout. Let's say we do doesn't matter, but let's say we do a heavy squat day, right? Now, from the moment we start training, everything goes down. Why is this? We go through energy. We start to fatigue our muscles. We start to fatigue the central nervous system. We actually do some micro damage to the muscles as well, which doesn't matter. It's all part of training, right? Because after a certain point, we stop training, recovery takes place, and we get back up to the same area as before. This from recovery, from stopping training to getting back to normal can take anything from 24 to 72 hours, depending on your level of strength, the level of your workout, nutrition, sleep, so on. Then afterwards you get back to normal, and there's actually a point where the body gets stronger than it was before. And this is what we call super compensation. And this is actually the area where you want to train again, because it's the area where the body is stronger. But that's not what happens to a lot of people. So a lot of people think they are ready to train, whereas actually they aren't. And then what happens is they go down even further than they were before. They stop training, they recover, they hold the same amount of recovery, and go down further and further. And down this line is where injuries are inevitable. Sooner or later, you will get injured. So the takeaway here is important. If you want to go for a sustainable approach and you want to continuously grow, you want to stay on the up and up, you need to know first off that you get stronger during your recovery. You don't get stronger during your training. Also, you need to realize that you need enough time to actually get stronger before you go through an intense training session again. So I hope this is clear to you, even though it's a bit poorly illustrated. Does this mean that you can never train the same muscle group twice? No, there's exceptions. You might be an elite athlete, or you may be super advanced. You may be following a certain program that's designed to do this specifically for a short period of time. So I'm not saying that it's completely illegal to train the same muscle group twice in a row, but it's probably, especially if you're a beginner, it's probably more worth your while to divide over different muscle groups. So if you want to train or go to the gym every day, make sure you spread the different muscle groups that you want to train over the week, so that there's enough time for everything to recover. Because if there's one thing that sucks, it's getting injured, because it's going to set you back. You're going to get annoyed, frustrated, you lose progress. It's just not worth it. So keep this in mind, because it's important knowledge for if you want to have a sustainable progress and you're playing the long game for fitness, which of course I highly recommend. If you have any questions about this, drop them down below. If you like this, give me a little thumbs up. If you think one of your friends, family might be interested in this information, go ahead and share it on your page. And I am looking forward to see you in the next video.